Hello and welcome to the 8th of February. I'm going to start making the Koliva for my mum. It's a memorial. I'm going to start off with the wheat here. So I'm going to put the wheat into a plate and just check it all for wee bits and pieces, like bits of things that shouldn't be in there. I remember doing that as a young girl when we used to go to Cyprus. So the wheat must have been grown in the back of the house on the land, because I remember there being sacks of it, sacks of wheat, and we used to sit and we used to have round trays and check through it for all the wee bits of stones and whatever shouldn't have been in there. So I remember doing this as a child, not knowing why I was doing it. I was just given it to do, and that was when we used to go on holiday. So we're now going to make Koliva. Rico is twittering his wine as usual. Talks about me on social media. He's never off that Twitter. Right, let's get this going. I think I will join Rico in a glass of Sauvignon Blanc. No, I just have this Sauvignon Blanc just now. Are you ready? Do you have your glass ready? Do you? Rico is cooking dinner, so we're just having beans, vegetarian because I'm fasting. This is fresh parsley from our pots in the garden. Just frying up some onion, and then we're just going to put some black-eyed beans in there.
Ones.
And we also have a salad. Yes, we're just using tinned black-eyed beans today, which are just as good and quick. Today's bag is a Gucci bag, a very old Gucci bag. Probably one of my favourite bags. I also have the purse to match this bag as well. So yeah, this was the one that I nearly once sold and then changed my mind at the last minute. As you can see, when it's not filled, it has no structure. So here we have the weight. It's about 900 grams in this bag. I have no idea of quantities. I'm just going to judge it. I'm going to put some of this wheat in here and take out anything that shouldn't be in there, basically is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put some of the wheat along here and then just kind of push it over and check through it for anything that shouldn't be in there, like maybe this thing there. You keep doing that, and whilst you do this, you also do it in remembrance of the person you've lost as well, and you just basically say, in memory of, remembrance of my mum. No. So I've also flattened it out and just had another check through, put all the bits that shouldn't be in there, and I'm just going to continue doing that. So I've just put the ones that I've checked in a bowl, and I'm going to soak them all once I've finished doing the rest. So on we go. Just going to soak the wheat now overnight with cold water, plenty of cold water, and then just boil it up in the morning. I've also put the almonds in to boiling hot water to soak, and that will make them easy to peel. Look, the skin's just come off, but I'll just leave that and do it in the morning. That's how easy it is. Look, see? Beautiful. Good morning and welcome to the 9th of February. So I've had the wheat soaking overnight. Here it is just here. I've rinsed it out quite a few times. As you can see, the water is quite clear now. I'm going to rinse it out one more time and then I'm going to boil it. And I'm going to mix it with all the other ingredients once it's cooked. Just going to rinse this out for the final time before boiling it. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to put it in a colander so I can give it a good rinse. So again, while you're doing all this, you know, you're remembering your loved one. You're asking God to bless their soul. You're just remembering. Yeah. God bless my mum's soul. Filled it up with plenty of water, just so the wheat has plenty of movement in the pot. So once that comes to the boil, I'm going to rinse it again and boil it again. I think it's going to need defrothing as well, but we'll wait for that to happen. Once it's all cooked, I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients. The almonds here, which we finished taking the skins off Frequent Eye last night. Here I have the spoons, which are going to be given out to everybody so they can eat their Koliva. Here we have raisins and sultanas and cinnamon, and I've got to peel my pomegranates as well, which will be another job in itself. And icing sugar, I haven't decided whether I'm going to use icing sugar yet, because I was talking to my cousin. I'll just get my pomegranates so I don't forget them, because I'm dreading cleaning these, so that'll be a job in itself. So I was talking to my cousin last night, and she was saying, it's my mum's candile here. So yeah, so I was talking to my cousin last night, and she was saying not to add sugar, because you're not really supposed to add sugar in the 40-day Koliva. But I don't know if she's getting a wee bit mixed up, because I've checked online and it says you do add sugar. I know when it was my mum's funeral, and we had Koliva, because we throw Koliva into the coffin with my mum, because the whole meaning behind Koliva is death and resurrection. So if you don't plant the seed, you don't plant wheat, it won't produce a new plant, i.e. the resurrection. So that's what the Koliva symbolised. It's death and resurrection, and the reason why we use wheat is if you don't plant it, it doesn't grow, it doesn't produce. So what was I saying? I can't remember. Yeah, so my cousin says you don't use it. So at the funeral we used just plain wheat. We didn't add the rest of the ingredients, which is the raisins, the sugar, blah blah blah. So I don't know if she's getting a wee bit mixed up. So I haven't decided whether, the whole story behind this, I haven't decided if I'm going to use sugar or not. It's up to the individual. I'll taste it, see what it's like, and just take it step by step. Because I don't even have quantities, I'm just going to judge. I've eaten Koliva plenty of times to know what they're supposed to taste like. So yeah, and it really is up to the individual what you add and what you don't add. But yeah, that's the thing behind the sugar. So I'm going to boil now my sesame seeds, which is how it's done in Cyprus, or at least how my family in Cyprus do it. They boil the sesame seeds. I know online a lot of people toast the sesame seeds. So let's get boiling the sesame seeds. It's probably far too much, but you know, I'm that type of person. I'd rather have too much than not enough. So my cousin also told me to put in half a lemon in with the sesame seeds. So I'm guessing that's just to keep them nice and white. I can't think of any other reason why you would put in half a lemon. So I'm going to squeeze half a lemon in and hope for the best. So we have the sesame seeds in boiling, we have the wheat in boiling. Now I'm going to attempt the pomegranates. One pomegranate. Oh god, I have never, ever cleaned a pomegranate in my life. My mum always used to do them for me. This one feels quite juicy. Okay. Mm. It's just going there. There's another one there. Right. Oh wow! Here we go. Right, okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. We'll just pull these bits off here. I think I'm doing it. There's another one. Oh, I could just bite into this just now. Look how ripe that is. Looks gorgeous. So I'm just going to take off these bits here. They're just falling out. It's easy. I really thought this was going to be hard. This is easy. That's the first one done. Wasn't hard at all. I was really dreading that. Now for the second one. So I just cut round this bit here is what I do. And then I can see all the segments where to cut down, and it just made it so much easier. So I just go round like so, all the way round, all the way round, all the way round, all the way round, like so. And it just pulls off like that. Easy peasy. And then, so see where all the, what's this called, whatever it is, all the wee sections, I'm just going to cut, slice down there so you can see all the wee sections, and that's how I'm going to do it. Okay, this feels kind of cooked to me now, but I'm going to boil it again. I've tasted it and it really does feel cooked, and it's soft. See, it just squashes. So to me that's cooked. I think the sesame seeds definitely cooked as well. So, but they need salt and everything, and you know, it's pretty much tasteless, but I think that's cooked as well. Right, I'm going to rinse that off, put it on again. So into the colander. I'm just now scooping out the sesame seeds. I'm trying not to get them anywhere, so I'm just using a ladle and a sieve and trying to get as much this way as I can. I don't know, I don't want to just pour it in and then just kind of get as much water out and putting it in a bowl. Now I'm going to pour into the sieve the last bit that's left. There we go. Here we go. I've just put the sesame seed in a tray, and I've just put a cotton cloth and some kitchen paper just to draw it in, just to dry it off, because I think that's what you're supposed to do. So that's my sesame seeds now as well, ready. So I drained the wheat, I rinsed it again with cold water, and now I'm just letting it drip dry in the colander. So I've allowed the wheat and the sesame seeds to dry for a good few hours now. I think that's as dry as I'm going to get them. I'm now going to put it all together and make it look quite beautiful for Mama. So this, my mum's photograph, will sit with the Koliva whilst the priest is doing the memorial service for my mum. So let's start putting it together. So I'm going to first of all somehow put the Koliva in this bowl. I'm going to put all of these in here and I'm going to mix them up. Now I'm going to crush some biscuits. I've added the crushed biscuit, mixed it all in. I've added a wee bit of cinnamon, some sultanas and some raisins as well. So that's all the ingredients mixed in: almonds, pomegranates, raisins, sultanas, sesame seed, just a bit of sesame seed, and now I'm just going to scoop it in here and then I'm going to decorate it. So that's it all in the dish, and I'm now going to top it with the sesame seed. Here we go, here's the final version. So initial dip with my mum's initials, pomegranate to decorate, some raisins, sesame seeds, and then I just kind of pressed it all down like so it all stays in place. In the fridge it'll go till the morning. Cheers! Good morning and welcome to the 10th of February. We are on our way to church this morning. We are going for my mum's 40th day memorial. Officially the 40 days, I think it's actually on Tuesday? Monday, Tuesday, I think it is the actual 40 day. My cousin seems to think it's on Wednesday, so she's taking the priest to the graveyard on Wednesday for some prayers over my mum's grave. But anyway, it has to be done when you do the memorial at church. It has to be done before the actual date. So this is the nearest Sunday to the actual date. So I have my Koliva ready here, sitting on my lap. I've also done a quick cake just to give out at church as well. And yeah, we have Luke in the back just there. He came through from Edinburgh, and George, Ruth and Georgie will be meeting us at church. I'm hoping to maybe get some footage in the church when the priest is doing the prayers over the Koliva, but we'll see. So that's the 40-day memorial over with. Oh, it's sunny. Let's put that back down. So we've just stopped here at the fort to get a Wagamama. Just some quick lunch and wine.
Oh, what's my bill this month?
Cheers!
Chin chin. Cheers.
Oh. Georgie, cheers! Cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers!
Oh.